Hey, welcome back to Polybius. I was having some problems last time with colliding with things that I couldn't see, and I was watching the footage back and I could see one point where I was shooting something, my shots were hitting it, but the thing was invisible. And I've asked some people, and apparently there's some visual bugs in the main version that's on Steam, but there is a beta, and people suggested to try the beta. So I'm on that now. I'm going to see if that improves things. This is a game that was originally released for the PS4, so this is a port from the PS4 version, and I have heard some problems in terms of the visuals of the PC version not always fully matching up to the PS4, so we'll see if it's better with this beta. What I'm going to do is maybe try some of the levels before the maximum one I got to. Hang on. Where's my score?
The safety instruction card, located in the seat pocket in front of you,
Where's my profile?
explains and illustrates.
Okay, so welcome back. It turns out that if you install the beta of this game, which does fix the visual bugs that I mentioned before, then your profile, like your save game, is essentially reset. I think what actually happens is it's saving the save game under a different file name. I don't know if you can salvage the old save game and bring it across to the beta by just renaming it to the new file name. What I've done is just replayed the whole game up to the point I got to, and it does fix the issues I mentioned in terms of, in particular, the glitched gates, which kill you when you hit them even if you have a shield, if you have a deflector. Those were invisible in the non-beta version, which is a problem, like a major problem. I don't know why they haven't made the beta the official version. Maybe there's some other problem with it, but from what I've seen, it seems a lot better. Even also in VR, I've played through most of the game again in VR, and the beta definitely fixes some issues with the VR. So for example, the UI was not correctly positioned in the previous version. So it's kind of disappointing that there's these bugs, and that you have to actually use the beta version, which isn't enabled by default, to properly play the game. But definitely it is a lot better from what I've seen with the beta. So if I find where I was before, which I think was level 30 maybe. So this is the level I was on before and I was stuck on. I was able to get back to this level with more shields than I had previously and successfully finished the level. And then you go on to this next level, which, by the way, the name of this level, The Real Fight Starts Now, is kind of an obscure British politics joke. If you Google Jeremy Corbyn, The Real Fight Starts Now, this is kind of like a Brexit joke, basically. And in fact, there are other references to Brexit, like there's a little piece of text that pops up at one point saying resist Brexit or something like that. That was around the time, during the debates in the aftermath of the vote to leave the EU, that this game was being made. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to try this level one more time to see if I can finish it with more shields, and to at least try and show you, this level through to the end. If I don't succeed, I'll just carry on from the next level. So let's start this one. It's still a nightmare. I'm not going to win this level with more shields than I had before, I don't think. There's still a chance. Nope. Okay. I do find the game easier in VR because it's easier to see what's going on because everything's bigger in your vision. But I've not been able to record in VR. So this is the end of the level. So one interesting thing in VR is in this transition area, if you look to the left or right, there's a pair of giant 3D cows. So this level introduces a new danger. So the lines that come down, you do not want to be in their path. It's kind of annoying when the gates, because these gates are moving. Sometimes they move so far that you can't actually reach them, like you can't go all the way to the edge of the level. This is only level... Is this 31? There's still 20 levels to go. It's already this hard. I have actually already done this level in VR, but only finished with 3 shields, which is not ideal. But let's try this next one. See how it goes. I don't think it'll go well.
That's right.
Don't know what hit me there. I really need more shields for that. So I'm going to go back. So this is the last level where I had 9 shields. So ideally what I want to do is finish each level with 7 or more shields, because you get 3 restored at the end of each level. But this is a very hard level to finish. As you can see, I've finished this level with 4 shields before, which restores to 7. If I can finish with more than 4, then I can try and carry that through to the next levels. So this is the level that introduced the glitch gates, which I couldn't see before. And they are... by the way, the big... that thing there drops the bad pills. That's the glitched gate. You can hear them coming because if your shots hit them, it makes this kind of sound, this high-pitched sound, like that. But still, sometimes you have virtually no warning. Fried eggs are good. Always shoot fried eggs. But I think they don't make you immune to the glitched gates. Like that, I think I just hit one, hit a glitched gate. They're quite hard to avoid because they are quite big, and obviously because of the speed of the game. Even if you've seen it, you're not necessarily going to miss it if you try and move out of the way. It's going quite well so far, but I don't remember how much level is left. It's quite a long one, I think. Wait, that's the end. That was good. This is also a very hard level. So I believe the scream sound is hitting a glitched gate. But I don't think it always happens. I don't understand why it happens and sometimes doesn't. See, I saw it, but I couldn't avoid it. Maybe I moved to the wrong side. There wasn't time. Wait, so, yeah, oh yeah, okay. You only need to finish with 6 shields to get the full 9 for the next level. This level is not too bad. At least once you reach the second half. So I can't finish with 9 shields now. So the fried eggs are... I was going to say the fried eggs arrive and that's when it becomes easy. Because they give you so much deflector. That on certain levels, depending on the hazards, you can't die. So some levels don't have the glitch gates or other things that can kill you while your deflector is up. So I'm actually going to finish the level with 7 shields at the end, which is no better than before. So I may just restart this level once I've finished. I've noticed on this level there are black walls against a dark background that you can't really see, but by that point it's not really a problem because I've got the deflector. But I've definitely seen levels where that's more of a problem. Like when I was crashing into stuff before, it was sometimes just a wall that was right in my path and I couldn't see it. because it's the same colour as the background. Okay, I'm going to try that again. So, like, look at that. That's a black wall against the black background. That's bullshit. So what I have to do now is just basically not miss too many fried eggs. You can miss some, because they give you so much deflector. But if you miss quite a few in a row, then you're in danger. You may notice when you hit them, they get knocked backwards, and then you have to shoot them a final time to actually get the benefits. So I occasionally glance at the deflector, just to confirm it's looking okay. I can't really focus that the whole time because there's too much going on. I am wondering if there are any other visual cues in terms of the deflector, like is it a different colour on the ship when you've got a lot? But I don't know if that's the case. I think so. Challenge stale sandwiches, that message said. So the main issue with this level is that, first of all, you have to correctly slalom the flags. You can't miss one, you'll just lose a shield. But there's not much deflector to gain here. There's not many sources of deflector. The flags don't give it to you. These little glowing circle things do. They come from shooting certain enemy bullets. But there aren't enough to keep the deflector active in general. Hence getting hit there by something I didn't see. By the way, I recognise some of these sound effects from Lamatron, which is one of Lamasoft's much earlier games that came out in 1991. That was the first Lamasoft game I played. I will be playing some of the older Lamasoft games on this channel soon, including Space Draft, which is, in my opinion, their best game. And I'm thinking of doing a tier list of Lamasoft games, including both the at least the 16-bit, maybe some of the 8-bit games, and then the modern ones as well. So they've been around a long time. And you definitely will hear some of the same sound effects in some of their games. That message said, "Smile upon loveliness." Okay, so we're back here with 9 shields, but it's still a very hard level. So let's see how many we can actually carry through to the next one. I do feel these black walls weren't black in the previous non-beta version. I can't lose any more shields without losing one to the next level. Okay, 4, 3. So that is an improvement. I'm going to try again. So these things that hit the ground and cause these spikes of kill, essentially. These are a common occurrence in Lambersoft games. One of their first successful games was Grid Runner on the VIC-20 and Commodore 64, which was essentially a clone of Centipede by Atari, and it included this kind of zapper thing that would periodically just zap part of the screen. So you've got to kind of not only play the game normally, like kill the enemies, but also keep an eye on this zapper and not get hit by it. And that's been a kind of common feature of things along the same lines in their other games. So I can't get at that gate because it's too close to the edge. Or that one. I can't go any further than that. It's kind of annoying. So I had 3 shields per here before. Let's try it with 7. This is too much. I'm going to try this again and try and finish with more shields. fucking... That's worse. Start. Okay, that's it for today. So this game is very enjoyable when you're doing well, and it's not very enjoyable when you're doing badly, to which the answer might be do well, but have you seen the game? I might play off camera and maybe in VR try that level until I finish with 9 shields and then carry on from there. So that should at least allow me to carry those into the next level and hopefully do better there. So thanks for watching and see you next time.